you all had two reviews, two very different reviews to look at from the same production, and they were different not necessarily because one reviewer is a better writer than the other. They had very different agendas and very different limitations for them. So what about the difference in language? Who's going to give me something about the way the language is used?
I mean, some of we have the Observer,
Yeah.
and it was quite apparent that the language she used, she seemed to be assuming that people have good theatre knowledge.
Yeah.
So she talked about semiotics, she analysed it somewhat in that respect. She used the platform quite politically to talk about theatre funding, etc., and ended with that. It seemed as though the review was sandwiched in the middle of a political statement about where money should be going.
Right.
Yeah.
So she's assuming it's the Observer, it's a Sunday paper, and she's assuming an intelligent and politically aware readership.
Yeah.
Okay. How did that compare to the other one?
Complete opposite.
Right. You had the Messenger, wasn't it? The one?
Yeah. It's basically giving a persuasive version of what the story was going to be about, so people wouldn't be surprised when they got there and that they would know what they were going to see.
Yeah. It's a small local newspaper.
Yeah.
And with limited space, as you can see.
But the second one, they did at least mention a couple of the main characters by name, which the Observer really sort of didn't.
No, sometimes they give them more space, and so they don't necessarily give you more information or more names or anything like that about the production. Sometimes they just expand the themes or talk about their own agendas.